speed, power, and incredible grace. Simone Biles is undoubtedly a once-in-a-generation talent. 4 Olympic golds, 25 World Championship medals, the most decorated gymnast in history. The 3-time Laureus World Sportswoman of the Year keeps breaking records and achieving what many thought was impossible. The 25-year-old is considered by many as the greatest of all time. 4 gymnastic moves have been named after her on the floor, beam, and vault.
It's super exciting, especially because that kind of solidifies your legacy in the sport, and once you have a skill, that will forever be known in the code of points. Even if I decide to retire or whatever that is, those skills will always be in that book, so kids can always try to work towards that. I remember training other girls' skills, just hoping that one day I can make up my own move and have that in the code of points, and now I have 4.
Biles' undeniable talent has etched her name into the history books. But she remembers the pioneers of gymnastics before her and those that continue to inspire her to succeed.
I think representation matters. For me, growing up in a sport where you don't really see a lot of black and brown girls, whenever like Dominique Dawes and Gabby Douglas and all of them came up, I was like, oh my gosh, they look just like me. If they can do it, I can do it. Some of the greats that I really looked up to would be like Serena Williams, LeBron James, Allison Felix, Tiger Woods, because they have pushed their sports forward in a capacity that nobody ever thought was possible. And they now get to speak out for what they believe in and do really, really neat things in their sports that nobody's ever done before. And I hope to do the same in gymnastics.
Her unparalleled success continues to influence. The Biles International Invitational is an annual event where 2,600 female athletes come together over 3 days, making it the most attended girls-only amateur gymnastics event in the United States.
A lot of those competitions will be male and female, but we decided to do female only, just to empower those girls and to know that they can do anything they put their minds to. Having my name put on it, it's another step in the legacy I'll leave behind in the sport, so I think that's really exciting. It's like a dream come true, but it's different, because whenever something comes to life, you don't know how you'll feel until it happens, and now it's the 6th year, and for me now it's normal. So if you were to ask me the first year, it was like super scary, but now it's like just another meet that the girls can come to, have fun, and kind of live out what I used to be able to live out.
The event is a true family affair, and Simone's mother, Nellie, hopes it will continue to grow internationally.
When we talked about this event, we did not just talk about it just for the girls or the athletes in the United States. Simone always wants to empower women, globally. So I think that is important. That was the original goal, to have girls from all over the world attend this meet and just feel that pride that they actually competed internationally. No, it's not an elite competition, but still would be something that they could feel proud of.
This incredibly talented American uses her platform to speak on issues close to her heart.
I'm very active in the foster care community. I'm very kind of straightforward, speaking about mental health, anxiety, about ADHD, about some things personally that I go through that a lot of people in the world go through, so that they can relate. And I think that's really special, because before that they would look at athletes as these elite athletes. You put them on a pedestal. They're like, you know what, they're just like us. They just took a different path. All of that can make us a little bit relatable.
From inspiring amateur athletes to pushing the boundaries of what can be achieved on the biggest stage, Biles continues to take gymnastics to new heights.